If someone has never been to Newport, what would you tell them about the location?
I can only think of funny things because a lot of the boys who come from Bondi or Freshwater Beach always say that they don't like Newport. Our sand is a little bit coarser, so it's harder to run on, but I just reckon it makes us tougher, and all of them have been a bit of sooks. But no, I love Newport Beach. I don't want to ever move away from it. It's an amazing beach. It can be a bit harsh at times, but it's also awesome all the time.
It's a beautiful day. We've got nippers on, having fun doing some beach sprints on the sand, some boards in the water. They'll finish off with a barbecue and some gifts from the sponsors. A little bit of a quiet day because they take a while to come back from holidays, but we sit around 300 nippers most years within the club.
I've been part of Newport Surf Club since I was 5 years old, so 20 years now. Been at the beach since I was about 1 year old. Maybe not exactly loving the water so much, but loving the sand, loving being down and being with friends.
Yeah, so I've been with Newport since I was 5. I grew up in and around the area, which is, a really special place to go up. Mum and Dad just took us down to Newport Nippers just to learn some surf safety, and I started racing probably when I was around 12 or 13, and I just enjoyed being at the beach every arvo, so it was, kind of a progression from there, really.
So the club has grown massively from when I was first a part of it. That started only having about 11, 12 actual athletes into the squad. Not really much of a competition program, just sort of people loving being in the water, loving being at the beach. And it's made the club grow into this huge thing now, which made us into one of the best clubs in Australia.
We knew we needed some help with funding on certain things to be able to attract, those coaches and those facilities to improve everything. And along came the Kinghorn Academy, driven by Nick Carroll and Trent Herring and James Brooks. So when that was first started, the whole goal was to try and stop athletes moving to Queensland. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we wanted people to be able to have the opportunity to live out their dreams in New South Wales.
Newport have got the formula right in the fact that they've got the up-and-coming juniors in Olivia Clues and Pippi Tapanya and Noah Maggs. They've got the next gen, the future, with the likes of Connor Maggs, Piper Harrison, AK-47, Annalise Kibble. And then they've got the ones that have been there all along. Your Lizzie Wellborns, your Gemma Smiths, your Brookses, your Trimmies. They've got all the key features that a good club does need. I think a lot of that comes on the back of the Brooks brothers as well as James Brooks, and they've been very proud Newportians for the last sort of generation, the last decade, and they've been able to entice and at least keep the athletes in the club, as well as to bring a few overs, like the likes of that Gemma Smith and Lizzie Wellborn, that I think in terms of a makeup of a club, and if you were to mould a club and build a club, that they've got all the pieces you need in order to be a super successful and winning club.
So every surf club has this wall, right? Like, it's Champions Wall, and this is Newport's Champions Wall.
Okay, so Nick Carroll, I don't know how to describe Nick Carroll. Nick Carroll, he was a part of the academy before it was the academy. He's always been my board coach since I was 8 years old. Anything you need to ask about the surf, well, anything you need to ask about anything, actually, he seems to know.
You'll see where it started with John Harrison winning the Open Beach Sprint at Aussies in 1948 and 1949, right after the Second World War. And then we chugged along for nearly 30 years and then started winning board riding contests with Dougal and little Tom and me. And then it was 2008 when we started winning other stuff. And then we just started racking them up. It was crazy. We'd go to Aussies and just win stuff all the time. And eventually in 2015, and we did what Brooksy and I had said we would do, but no one else believed that we could really, I don't think. And we won the Taplin Relay at Aussies, which was a huge result. And I think from then on, things have just flowed. There was like a open female board relay win that was extraordinary and incredible. Maddie Spencer, Lara Moses and Georgia Miller. And I don't know if they expected to win that, but they won it and they were just like over the moon. I don't know if I can pick out absolute favourite wins out of any of this stuff. It just feels to me like the wins belong in the hearts of the teams who did the winning and the individuals who did the winning. But the fact that they're on this wall, they're still going to be remembered by all the members of this club and by all their teammates. So it's pretty special.
Yeah, I'm going to be pretty biased here. I reckon we're the most dedicated squad in the country. I'm going to put it right out there right now. We were at the beach at 4:30 in the morning, pitch black, trying to get those minutes on the water, and straight after training, we chuff off to work. We work 8 to 10 hour days and we try and do some training in the afternoon. So, you know, our dedication at Newport is pretty first class, and I'm pretty biased that I reckon we're the most dedicated around the country.
Let's go!
We love it. It's the first session that we really have a crack on in the morning, and I really love sunrise and paddling out when there's really no one up and about, and you finish the training session before everyone sort of jumped out of bed, which is a really nice feeling. And it's just a really special group of people down there, you know. We always sort of talk about team first before individual performances, and that's sort of what we base around our culture, is looking after each other and racing for each other before we sort of race for ourselves. We're pretty lucky that at Newport, down the beach, we had a summer of surf at Manly, and we picked that Thursday morning to have that session because that's where the arena was going to be, and it's crucial when you're at that level that you want to be really training where you're racing, and we took that opportunity.
I'm just really proud of the way the club's progressed, and I really thank all the athletes for that, because they've been all amazing to train. They've all got great work ethic. That really what makes me proud of what I've seen and what we've achieved up here in the last 10 years. Swim can, board can and a ski can, all three are in play.
Trent is an awesome coach. I have really, really enjoyed being coached by him for the past 5 years.
Run finish, start. Up you go, up, up, up. Tricky conditions, big drag there, little sweep, so sometimes they fall asleep. They've all been out warming up, but you think they know the conditions, wouldn't you? Anyway, it's hard work sometimes.
He knows that the people who want to do well and the people who want to get the results will put in the effort, and they will be at training consistently. And I guess he will give more time to the athletes who continually show up and do that, which is most of the squad anyway.
Pipes, Lizzie, Pippi, finish it off. Good practice, just finish through the line. Good work. Yeah, just chill, just take your boards down to that side, put them in front of the skis. Once you're happy where you are, come down the line, hit the transition pole.
When I came to Newport, I told Trent what I wanted to achieve, and he made a deal with me. He said, yeah, we're going to do it.
Guns up!
So it's a team effort, and it's really special to be able to have that trust in a coach and know that they care just as much as I do about my own goals.
Always work the start. Guns up!
Trenos, being this engine behind the academy that's pushed us forward, pushed us to where we wanted to be, and he's been a part of the academy for nearly 10 years now. And so he's always there. I reckon that's the most important part.
I've been really lucky. Past presidents, the current president has been super supportive of me, our board, chairmen of the board over the time. Being able to come up here and do what I do, my passion is just coaching and seeing the kids progress from just under 15s, growing, getting better, making better teams, getting the results that they desire or that they're hoping for. And just the passion comes from, I just thrive off the energy that the athletes give me. Let's get your cup on, let's get a body wave.
Tell me about the chicken.
The chicken. That bloody chicken.
We're just out the back, we're all going to line up. We're into the session, we're obviously racing on the weekend, so we just cool it down. We're playing chicken, so whoever can hold the wave to the beach, but then you've got to run up and secure the chicken in the sand as well. Here we go. The chicken. There'll be plenty of whinging over the chicken.
And I don't even know where the hell it came from, but it's created quite a bit of competition.
The dirty bird. We'll soon see a winner here. Hopefully one of the girls can get up. Noah Maggs is a defending champ. He's not here tonight, so we'll have a new winner. You get to hang on to the chicken for a week.
This is actually pretty funny because for something that started as such a light-hearted thing, everyone's very competitive.
They're all on too.
That's a good call.
No excuses there.
That's a good call.
Left of centre.
Yeah.
Someone right in the middle here on this side, left of centre. Who is it?
Verco,
It's Ben.
Trady.
Ben! Harrison!
Luke.
Harrison! You're in the best spot. It was always a worry for someone on northern end. Good work, Harrison. That's your first chicken. Yeah. Good session. Thanks, guys. Good work. You got to look after that for a week.
The six-person Mixed Taplin, the Frankenstein child of Earl Evans and Trent Goulding, years ago put their heads together and decided, what can we do to make this Taplin Relay as exciting as ever? And the Mixed Taplin Relay was born. There's an immense amount of club pride, and it's probably the only display of club pride that we get to see within our sport, at least in the Shore and Punt Summer Surf Series.
I'll sit down with James Brooks. The 9 years coming into my 10th year, he and I have decided all the teams over the years. We can only do our best. We pick the best possible team that James and I believe that we can field for Newport, and we just go with it. We have to run with that.
We got the same thoughts here, have we?
I think so. Well, Gemma's a great in. Lizzie on the board. Dom's covered for swim. Obviously Charlie Brooks on board. Connor will swim, and team captain Trimmy will knock the ski around.
Yeah, I don't know about you, mate, but shit, it's hard.
I do not envy them having to choose who gets in what team because it is quite a controversial area. I mean, it would be in any surf club. Everyone wants to make that a Mixed Taplin team and race in the final and race for all the money that's on the line. But it's hard to make, and even in our club, it's hard to make as well.
Connor's the right pick, and I think Jackson knows it, but shit, it's not easy for him, eh?
For now, that's right. There's going to be other opportunities in the summer surf, but we've got to perform a little bit better than we did in Alex, and we're on our home sort of patch, so it looks like our strongest team at the moment.
Yeah.
To get into our Mixed Taplin Relay team, it's hotly contested. There's only those 3 disciplines, 3 guys, 3 girls. Yeah, it gives us a headache. I really think that's one of the hardest parts of my job is picking teams.
I think irrespective of order, I'm happy to announce that, if you are.
Yep.
And, you know, we only won one of these, Trent, and they're hungry to win another.
Yep. The expectation of me is for all our teams just to do their best. Duke it out for every position. Doesn't matter if we're going for the win or we're going for 6. We want that 1 point or take that position of 6. So just to do their best.
The 6-person Mixed Taplin Relay is pure chaos. It takes the best of the best, puts them into one event for all the chockies at every carnival. Summer of Surf have done the genius thing. For the first time, you get to race alongside the men and women you train with every single week, and you get to do it with your club cap on for all the people in the club, for the juniors, for the president, for the lady who works at the canteen, for the guy who pours the beers up at the bar. They all want to see you win. And for those clubs who get the privilege of doing it, it is something special and something you never forget.
You know, that's the favourite race of the weekend. We win, I sing and dance, and if we don't, I cry. So, you know, I love the race and I'm pretty passionate about it, and I love racing for Newport and I love racing with my mates, so it's pretty cool.
But we've got the females on the line. They're going to kick us off in this open female mixed taplin, ready to race here in the final event of the Shaw & Partners Financial Services Manly Open Surf Classic. Racing here in the final event of the day. It'll be swim, ski, board, just like we've seen in the iron disciplines just before. And we're going to see them go around the green race one can.
We definitely assembled our best team for that round at Manly. We started the series off at Alexandra Headlands and it wasn't our best club and team performance.
See Odin Parry start to work into this one as well as Newport, Chucky Brooks, he starts to find a little run as well right there on this southern side.
So we really wanted to bounce back as a club.
All the action's in the water right now, Paulie, and out in front it looks like we've got Newport and Northcliffe as well as Alexandra Headlands and Maroochydore as well right there in the mix, and they are clubs that we would expect to call day in, day out because they are the powerhouse clubs of our sport and have been for a long, long time.
Where's Dormac? She's there. 4.
That's her. Oh, she didn't. Oh, good. No one got it.
No one got it. She's still in and around, top 5. Need something here. Oh, someone's got that on the right. On the right. Oh.
Is that her? How's the Newport cap?
Oh, someone's...
Oh, no.
Who's that?
That's Madeline Thompson of Mermaid. Here they come, and that is some great body surfing skills. That is straight out of Kai Herr's book there.
Yeah, we've got Don Melbourne in there at the moment. She's an incredible swimmer. She's a pool swimmer, and every time she jumps in the surf...
Newport now is out there, Northcliffe are out there. They will be taking full advantage of Matt Gilling of Mermaid Beach going a little bit off course there.
We put together our best efforts in the team events, and I was always told that if you put your best efforts in the team events, the individuals will follow. So having that culture at Newport, you know, creates that energy and that buzz around the tent and along team events.
Connor Maggs, he's just started to open up a sizable lead.
We see him almost trying to feather on the top of that whitewashed up. He just doesn't get down it.
It's been awesome just being back on the beach this weekend and really looking forward to this race. Hopefully we can finish it off being on the northern beaches. So, yeah, really looking forward to getting out there.
Connor Maggs, he's been working these runs and these skills to absolute perfection. Take a bow, that is surf skills to pick up 2 broken waves and lead from the front and take it from the front in an absolute masterclass. Look at him go.
Connor Maggs will go around in 1, Zach Morris in 2, Matt Gilling in 3.
Burleigh heads Mowbray Parker right into this now, as is Gemma Smith of Newport. So look for this to turn into a real battle between these top 3 clubs. And to be fair, Paulie, Northcliffe, Newport and Burleigh is a top 3 that we would expect to see.
We are in front, equal with a couple other clubs. Just got hit by a wave as I said that, but we're up there, so we're in the mix. First 2 legs down, 4 to go.
Gemma Smith on that wide alley. She's going to go around the outside of Emily Doyle, but Emily Doyle just probably about a boat length in front.
It's really good. It's really competitive. That's what we want. Yeah, 3 clubs up front, really duking it out. So this is what everyone's here to see the final event. So they're all putting on a show, so it's very good.
3 of the best clubs in the country right now. We are in the middle of this mixed taplin relay. The females about to run transition and tag the male. We're going to see the big boys of the sport get off this beach and show the power that they do have.
Here go the big boys. So this will open up. Someone will open it up here. Northcliffe, Burleigh and Newport third. So we're in with a shot. That's good. We're close enough if we're good enough. But there's waves coming, so you got to get out here. Get through that, Trimmy. Get through.
Look at this wave. Oh, the boys just wore every bit of that on the chest there, but it barely stopped, and Ben Carberry almost parted the ocean with that big chest.
Yeah, they're away. 3 are out, so probably be a racing 3 now.
I had big bad Benny Carberry take off on the left-hand side, and I knew he was going to get away quick, so I had to really work hard to try and hold his tail.
That Mitchell Trim will be filthy with his ski finish in the race a little bit earlier today, and Benny Carberry ended up taking the win from him, so he's probably paddling on the back of that ski right now going, I'm not letting you go, I'm coming for you, Benny.
Did my hard work going out, and I got rewarded for a nice run up alongside him on the way in, and Yeah, Burley's a strong club, and I know Big Bad Benny's a strong ski paddler, so I was pretty chuffed with that one.
There's Mitch Trim. He's about to pull up alongside Benny Carberry and say, how you doing there, old pal?
Mitchell Trim, I knew he'd be doing that. He'd be hungry for a little bit of vengeance. We can see him doing it for the honours of Newport Surf Club.
I was just about to say that there's some athletes out there that just grow an extra leg when it comes to these team events, and Mitch Trim is one of those people. When you put a club cap on, you race for your club mates, some athletes just find that little bit extra. Not to say Benny Carberry doesn't have it, but Mitch Trim has it in spades.
I usually say, go hard, but I had nothing left. And the 6-person Taplin is you don't leave anything out there, and, you give it your all.
Lily O'Sullivan, who was the board paddler for Burley, she got tagged by Ben Carberry. And when he tagged Lily, he accidentally bumped into me and I dropped my board. I was like, oh my God, how is this happening just at the start of the race? We were winning, we were neck and neck.
Lizzie Wellborn and Lily O'Sullivan entering the water now for Burley and Newport. I'm not sure what happened then, but Lizzie's gone off the beach, flying now as she's trying to already take the inside lead over Lily O'Sullivan.
Lizzie is one of the best board paddlers in the sport, so she'll be able to catch her way back up and hopefully get in on the lead wave. So yeah, she'll be all right.
Lizzie Wellborn has just taken the lead. Hannah Scully has pushed past Lily O'Sullivan and she just joins the train now.
Luckily, I was able to catch back up to Lily, back in the lead. I was like, this is great. I didn't realise that Hannah Scully had jumped in on our wash, and going into the can, she did this amazing burst of energy and paddled right up the inside of me. And I was like, shit, once you let Hannah get in front, it's really hard to catch her back.
Look at this, guys. You can't script this finish, Duffman.
Yeah,
I am on the edge of my seat.
I'm actually standing up off my seat. So it is an absolute blockbuster finish, as we predicted from the very start. This is one of our favourite events. They put all club pride to the side. They put everything out on the line. And it's Lizzie Wellborn, Lily O'Sullivan and Hannah Scully. They're going to come round. They're going to tag the male. They're going to be the final leg of this Mixed Taplin Relay. 10,000 points and $10,000 on the line, all thanks to Shore and Partners in the Summer of Surf.
Lizzie's in the water now, so one leg to go after this. We'll see how Charlie Brooks goes. Well, hopefully Lizzie can get him in a nice little position and Charlie can finish it off for us. It'll be a great team effort.
Lily O'Sullivan looked like she was dead and out of it, but she found a little bump in the ocean, she found a wave, and now she is racing through this transition as quick as I've ever seen her move. Hannah Scully right on her toes. Lizzie Wellborn just trying to stay in touch so that she can tag Chucky Brooks. It's going to be Burley off the beach fast with Corey Fletcher, board champion from earlier. Odin Parrish looking to do his club proud, as is Chucky Brooks of Newport. This Newport club racing with a lot of pride.
The result of that 6-person Mixed Taplin is absolute fireworks. It's now become one of the mainstay events. It's the finale to the broadcast. It's the last event of the program. It'll finish off this season at the Shore and Partners Shannon X9 Classic. And to say that it brings out the best of some athletes is an understatement.
Do not take a single thing away from Charlie Brooks. His lightning quick. He has been fast across the sand for his entire career.
There's athletes that grow 6 foot tall when it comes to the 6-person Mixed Taplin. They may have had a bad individual day, but they put it all on the line for their team and their club, and you probably only have to look at the emotion surrounding the finish of the 6-person Mixed Taplin to fully understand what it means to each and every club.
Look at Odin Parrish here, ladies and gentlemen, doing the Matt Bevilacqua on top of that wave and legging at every bit of the go, but he's going to fall out the back. Chucky Brooks on a wave, Corey Fletcher's on a wave. Has Odin Parrish worked too hard? Has he got himself in a position to be run over the top of? Has he done enough? He sits up, he waits. We've got to sprint up the beach, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great way to finish a great event of the Shore and Partners Financial Services Manly Open Surf Classic. It's the Mixed Taplin Relay. Corey Fletcher first on the sand, and you can't let Corey Fletcher do that. It's going to be Burley Heads Mowbray Park on the back of Corey Fletcher's wheels. The big double cobra as he crosses the line. Take a bow, Burley Heads Mowbray Park. What a Mixed Taplin Relay. One of the more exciting races we've had in a long, long time to cap off an unbelievable event down here at Manly Beach.
Yeah, we'll take that. Wasn't our best at Alex, but that was better. That was a great race. 3 clubs really duking it out, so it's what the crowd came to see and they got it, so well done to everyone. We'll take the silver and move on to North Bondi and hopefully do one better.
Getting on a podium in that 6-person Taplin is really hard, so we were quite happy with that result. It was one of those feelings where we can bounce back and we can be better and we look for improvement. And I think you can learn a lot more from a loss than a win, and that's sort of what we sort of work at after a loss like that.
Now with Michael King at the helm, it really is an exciting prospect to see them now being one of the A-grade top-tier clubs. Who knows what the future holds for Burleigh under the coaching of Michael King?